Hello and welcome to another episode of Dark Dialogue Shadow Chat Sessions. I am your host, John, with hopefully apparently another corny intro. So how'd I do tonight, Angela?
Can't breathe.
Well, good. So I accomplished my task.
The handguns helped a lot. Thank you.
Absolutely.
Oh my.
I'm going to have to come up with something super clever for the next time.
Wow.
Yeah.
My eyes are watering.
Well, good. I deserved it. And you make fun of me the last time, so yeah, I bring it. That's what I do.
Whoa.
So, welcome, listeners. This is again the show where we talk about strange shit, weird shit, bit chips, all the shits, and I can't even say shit. So, yes.
You still said Shadow Chat Sessions.
Well, we're in for it tonight, apparently.
Yes, we are.
It's going to be an interesting episode. So, how's things going tonight? How you doing?
I was fine until a second ago.
And now?
Now I'm gasping for air.
To breathe over there?
It's a good thing you have a history of a paramedic, because I might need it.
Well, we'll see if I can keep that up all night. I'm going to do my best, so we'll see how I do. I don't know. I wrote this episode a little while ago, so it's going to be interesting. It's like seeing it all for the first time.
Cool.
So, yeah, who knows? Who knows what we might come up with?
Oh, you're just not going to get any words out of me, just random laughter.
Is that what it's going to be?
Yep.
All right, well, we can take it. So you ready to jump into this?
I am.
Start with our strange headlines?
I am. What is it? Tell me.
Okay. The strange headline is Florida man arrested after trying to cross the Atlantic Ocean in giant hamster wheel.
Please tell me there's a picture. There's a picture.
There's a picture. A Florida man was detained by the U.S. Coast Guard after attempting to cross the entire Atlantic Ocean in a giant hamster wheel.
Is it made from gas cans?
Yes. It was just like a jerry-rigged human hamster wheel. His destination? London. His plan? Optimism and absolutely zero physics. And what may be the most Florida thing to happen in recorded history, Reza Baluchi was spotted off the coast of Tybee Island, Georgia, inside a bizarre floating contraption made of metal bars and buoys designed like a hamster wheel for humans. Baluchi told the Coast Guard that he intended to, quote, run across the ocean to London, powered entirely by his legs and his dreams. The Coast Guard, less enchanted by his spirit, spent 5 days negotiating with him before finally just arresting him. This wasn't his first attempt. He's tried similar stunts in the past, including failed voyages to Bermuda and New York. This time, his wheel was held together with duct tape and prayers and not even vaguely seaworthy. He was charged with obstruction and violating a Captain America level amount of maritime law. My take? This man looked at the Atlantic Ocean and said, yeah, I could jog that. I admire the delusion. Most of us can't commit to walking to the mailbox. Meanwhile, this guy is out there trying to LARP across a hamster Moses. I am just shocked that he didn't tape a GoPro to his head and call it a YouTube series.
Okay, my take? I have two of them.
Go for it.
First of all, I know people who will watch an episode of some bullshit on TV just because they don't want to look for the remote.
Yes.
Secondly, I have people who live in this area, and how have you not told me about this? You have let me down. You know who you are.
So, at what point does a dream become a felony?
Apparently, duct tape and dreams.
You know, I really think that it's at that point where I don't care if it's law enforcement, the National Guard, Coast Guard, whoever it is, when they say something like, get on your knees or get out of your hamster wheel, and you don't do it, bad things are going to happen.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, if you get on your knees in a hamster wheel in the water, it's likely it'll keep tumbling though. So,
I know, like at some point, maybe we just got to let Darwin take over and be like, well,
yeah, part of me was like, how is this illegal? Just let him do his thing.
The shit that makes stuff like this illegal, honestly, though, is then these Coast Guard guys have to go risk their lives to save this dumbass.
And possibly while they should be saving someone else who actually is in trouble. Yeah, I get it.
So should we start licensing hamster wheels the same way as we do boats?
I think so.
Yeah.
I like it.
I mean,
what was the name?
The contraption could have been pretty popular, I would say, on like lakes and stuff.
I mean, it looks kind of fun.
Seaworthy and all that kind of stuff. It's like those giant balls that people crawl.
Yeah, those look fun.
And like run around in, stuff like that, So
I would try that, not in a vast body of water, but maybe in a pool.
Yeah, I don't think the Atlantic would be a good place to attempt one of those.
Not the first time, at least. You gotta get seasoned.
I don't think any time.
I would think if you got seasoned enough, you could try it.
I'm pretty sure that there's times crossing the Atlantic that the temperature inside one of those freaking hamster wheels probably get to like 315 or something like that.
And you just boil your brain.
Yes.
Fine.
And not only that, but then what are you gonna be like? Pack all your food and stuff, and you're gonna get beat to death.
Yeah.
All your canned food's gonna beat the shit out of you. You're rolling across the Atlantic.
Yeah, I was wondering about that too.
So, is this performance art or just Florida's Olympic training program?
I think it's both.
I know. And again, another weird ass story out of Florida. Don't know.
And the second thing having to do with hamster, like I wasn't already scarred from the first time.
Is not going to let that one go.
No.
All right. Well, you ready for the conspiracy corner?
Yeah. Let's see what's out there now.
The time cube theory.
Okay. Is that anything like the infinity cube I'm constantly playing with?
I don't think so.
Damn it.
So the time cube is one of the internet's strangest relics. A sprawling, nearly indecipherable theory that every day is actually 4 days happening at once. Its creator, Gene Ray, claimed he was the wisest human and that all science, math, and education systems were a global cover-up. First appearing in the late 1990s, the Time Cube website featured an aggressive wall of multicolored text, all caps rants, and bizarre diagrams. Gene Ray believed each day is broken into 4 quadrants: morning, midday, evening, and night, all happening simultaneously at different corners of Earth. He claimed linear time was a lie, teachers were brainwashers, and traditional science was a hoax. Anyone who disagreed was labeled, quote, educated stupid. He even hosted lectures at universities, usually to confuse silence. What started as fringe nonsense gained traction as a meme, satire magnet, and cautionary tale for the dangers of unmoderated internet access. Some defenders argue it was early performance art. Others say it was a genuine mental health spiral that the internet turned into a circus. My take? Yes. 4 days in one, because one existential crisis a day just isn't enough. The time cube is like if Einstein did acid, got bored halfway through a theory, and rage typed the rest into a GeoCities page. I tried reading the whole thing once. I think my brain rebooted.
Rage typed it using T9.
Yes. Yeah, this is true. Much better.
Yeah.
So do you feel like you lived 4 days in one when your alarm goes off at 6 p.m.?
Day.
Yeah, I can relate. Believe you me. So
I mean, it's already Thursday in here.
I don't even try to keep track of days anymore. I have no idea what day.
Just remind you, it's Tuesday. We should be recording
That's
today.
exactly right. Yes. Thank you for that.
You're welcome.
So should conspiracy theorists have to pass a breathalyzer before registering a domain?
Mm-hmm.
I agree.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what's weirder, Time Cube or the fact that college professors invited him to speak?
Did they invite him though, or did he just kind of barrel his way through?
Oh no, he actually was speaking. He was like lecturing at university.
I think it's the equivalent of when they just roll in the video that day because they just don't have the curriculum done. That's probably what it was. They just needed a break.
You know, I'm not a big fan of higher education. Most of our higher education institutions, I think, do a lot of brainwashing. So, and when I make jokes like studying underwater basket weaving and bullshit like that, they actually have that kind of nonsense at universities. So it does not at all surprise me that they have some whack job like this in there giving lectures and stuff. I'm sure he's probably one of the more sane that has given some of the lectures at universities.
Probably.
All right, you ready for the Reddit rabbit hole?
Yeah, let's see what Reddit's doing today. There's no time.
The back rooms.
Dun, dun, dun.
What began as a creepy photo and short post about non-clipping out of reality has become a vast collaborative horror universe. Welcome to the back rooms, where endless yellow corridors buzz under the fluorescent lights and something is always watching. The backrooms originated in 2019 from a 4chan post, then quickly spread across Reddit, YouTube, TikTok, and game modeling communities. The premise? If reality glitches, you might fall through, no clip style, into an infinite liminal space of damp carpet, yellow walls, and flickering lights. Redditors expanded the mythos. Level 0, the lobby, gave rise to dozens of other levels, each with unique rules, threats, and environments. Some are icy, others are on fire, some loop infinity. Many contain hostile entities with names like Smilers and Skin Stealers. Fans have built interactive maps, video series, 3D game mods, and collaborative wikis. At this point, the backrooms are part urban legend, part internet improv horror, and part collective coping mechanism for people who fear office cubicles. My take? I love how the internet turned a slightly weird carpeted hallway into a metaphysical prison of existential dread. That's Gen Z horror right there. Not ghosts, not demons, just fluorescent lighting and moist carpet. Nothing says terror like a thermostat stuck at 73 and no visible exits.
Why does the carpet always have to be moist? Why?
Probably because it's just so freaking gross. I don't know. It ain't much nastier than freaking wet carpet.
I know. That's why.
I'm not a huge fan of carpet in general.
Same.
But wet carpet?
Ugh.
Yeah. So what's scarier, haunted houses or eternal office spaces with no HR?
Wet carpet.
Wet carpet?
Yeah.
I just don't understand this shit. I don't.
know.
I'm not like internet. I guess I'm not like Gen Z enough or millennial enough. Or
It sounds like it's part of the creepypasta stuff, though, and I did used to listen to that a lot, so some of it
you keep starting that.
to sound familiar.
Where is this? I don't know about this spaghetti you speak of. What the hell are you talking about? This is like the third episode you've mentioned. What is
Creepypasta.
creepypasta? What
It's
is
a
that?
brand of stories that tell things like the game about the knocking on the door. Like a story behind that would be a creepypasta. There's one I listened to about Stranger Things would be a creepypasta if it was just told online.
Okay.
So I used to it had creepy in the name. Of course I listened to it.
Gotcha.
But this one sounded familiar, except for it was like you had to pass tests to get to the second and next levels. And then there was elevators, and you don't push this series of buttons or you'll just never get off the elevator. Yeah.
So if you ended up in the back rooms, what's the first thing you'd do? Scream, cry, or break a ceiling tile?
I might break something. Yeah, that sounds.
I would most certainly break something.
Yeah.
Without a doubt.
It's like I'm breaking things, man.
Oh, yeah. So are the back rooms horror or just IKEA before opening hours?
IKEA when they've run out of meatballs and people are pissed.
IKEA has meatballs?
Yeah, apparently. I've never been to one. I don't know.
Oh, so you don't even understand what I mean when I say IKEA?
No.
Oh, are you in for something? I'm taking you to IKEA.
I'm not in trouble for not having experienced something.
Okay, so picture a Home Depot,
Okay.
probably 4 or 5 times larger than any Home Depot you've ever been in. And it's a maze that you have to go start to finish. You cannot go to aisle 3, grab your shit and leave. In order to go to aisle 3, you have to go through aisle 1, 2, grab your shit at 3, and then go all the way to aisle 757 to where you can get to the checkouts. And that is IKEA. You got to go through the whole experience to get to the end of it, the checkout lines. Like, there is no quick trip to IKEA.
Gotcha. Okay.
But it very much like Home Depot, you're pushing like those big flatbed carts and loading tons of furniture and shit on those if your girlfriend likes to shop at IKEA, and you're loading all the furniture and shit up on there. And then you got to push it through about, I don't know, I'd say.
You said 753 aisles.
Yeah, but in miles, that probably equates to like, I don't know, 1,800 or something like that.
Okay.
Yeah. It's painful.
Then you got to go home and build it.
IKEA?
No, the stuff that you brought.
Yeah, no shit you do with directions written in Swedish.
Like the meatballs.
Yeah. I don't know about the meatballs, but I do know IKEA is quite the experience, and it does remind me of this back rooms
and you're
thing.
Not talking me into wanting to go to one.
You cannot escape. You cannot escape.
Well, I've spent many time in, this probably doesn't match, but in Denver Merchandise Mart before they closed it, in the Vegas market. That's enough. That's enough for me.
But all of those have exits or a way to get to
They actually do, yes.
Without going through. But just imagine a big tunnel that was literally like wall to wall booths, except for where you
like a rat race.
Mouse following the cheese has to follow it all the way through. That's IKEA.
Okay.
And you have to push like multiple flatbed carts full of like cheap furniture all the way through.
Where's our nearest IKEA?
I don't know. Denver has one. I know that because I've been through the godforsaken thing multiple times, but
that would mean that I probably don't have to go through one for a while.
Probably not the most popular furniture in Wyoming. I would guess.
Yeah.
It's all like the new agey looky shit. That's not my style.
Gotcha.
But yeah. Anyway, you ready for the Dipshit Diary?
Yes, bring them on.
Hey.
Dipshit Diaries.
Dipshit's Diary number 1. Transient Bag Bandit. Transparent Bag Bandit.
Nice.
A man attempted to rob a convenience store wearing a plastic bag on his head. The flaw? It was see-through. Shockingly,
so he could see, duh.
The security footage had no trouble identifying him.
Oh.
Surveillance footage out of St. Louis showed the man striding into a store wearing what appeared to be a clear plastic grocery bag loosely fitted over his face, complete with handles still attached. He demanded cash, brandished a possibly fake weapon, and ran off with a handful of money. Within hours, police had a name, an address, and a crystal clear image of his face, thanks to the transparent headgear. Even the store clerk described it as, quote, the dumbest disguise I've ever seen. And this is a job where people try to shoplift whole turkeys under their hoodies. My take? This man said, let me be both anonymous and visible from space. You have to admire the confidence or pity the oxygen deprivation. The only way this gets dumber is if he live streamed the robbery with filters on.
The bag was a filter.
This is true. So, what's the worst disguise that you could wear for a robbery?
I'm not trying to get any worse than that. I think that's pretty good.
I still got to go with the dudes with the magic marker scribbled on it.
Oh, I forgot about them. Oh, man.
I really think that one still beats this one.
And then you got to use a banana.
Yes, then you got
as a weapon.
Banana, right?
Yeah.
So, do plastic bags qualify as fashion, function, or felony now?
Well, now you're going to have an ID to get plastic bags out of a grocery store.
I mean, it's crazy because now we have the episode that aired today plus this episode. We've both got criminals that decided putting a plastic bag over their head was a good idea.
Yeah.
So, is there a Darwin Award category?
Yes, please.
Most easily identified by HD footage? I mean, this guy is such a freaking bozo. And yes, this is a real picture of... That's
casually walking in. Oh, man.
All right. So Dipshit Diary number 2, the selfie bank robber.
Was he also wearing a plastic bag on his head?
In a shocking twist, a man who robbed a bank was caught not because of police work, but because he posted selfies with the stolen cash on Facebook.
Oh, my.
His captions? Basically confessionals. So meet a Michigan man who robbed a bank, got away clean, and then decided to post a celebratory selfie online holding a stack of stolen bills. He captioned it with phrases like, feeling blessed, and money comes to those who hustle.
Oh, man.
Turns out those who hustle also get tagged by their ex-girlfriends and reported to law enforcement. Police located him within 48 hours, largely thanks to his social media feed, looking like a rap video storyboard from a dollar store. When arrested, he reportedly asked, "How did you find me so fast?"
How did you find me so fast?
Buddy, you went live during the getaway. My take? This guy robbed a bank, then committed digital assisted suicide by clout. If your flex ends in felony charges, you're not an influencer. You're a cautionary tale. I just hope that his next post is #blessed and booked. So what's worse, robbing a bank or tagging yourself at the scene?
I'm going to go with tagging yourself for $500, Alex.
I mean, it blows my mind how many of these stories there are out there. Like dipshits like doing drive-by shootings and shit and posting it online. I mean, we're being taken over by dumb criminals.
I know.
I said in one of the previous episodes, I'm afraid I might run out of cryptid stories. I am not at all scared I'm going to run out of Dipshit Diary stories. I think we could do a Dipshit Diary 3-hour show 5 days a week. And we would still never run out of it.
Man.
So,
but, all that cash needs to come to the Dark Dialogue Museum.
Oh, that I agree with.
I'm just saying.
Yeah. Although visitors might find a picture of the cash.
That exhibit might be under construction for a while. Just saying.
Should Facebook come with a criminal alert system like, are you sure you want to?
Yes, most definitely. Like,
are you sure?
Think twice button.
Pretty sure this is evidence. So, do you think that he made a TikTok dance called the Felony Shuffle?
Yep.
I mean, I just don't know if there's, I don't know. But this next one, I don't know. Tonight is a tough race. I got to tell you. 1, 2, and 3. So, where you at right now? You got the first one, who is the dipshit that used the plastic bag on his head. Then you got this moron with the selfies. So of those two, who's running in first right now?
I'm gonna go with selfie dude.
I think I'm gonna have to too.
Because he got away.
Yeah, he did. So did the first dipshit though.
But
for a little while.
Yeah.
But
he
couldn't expect
to have gotten away.
But I think the point you're making is this guy would have probably gotten away.
Yeah.
So, okay, but now this brings us to Dipshit Diaries number 3, the pizza box trail.
I'm very intrigued.
A man robbed a house and made off with electronics, but sealed his own fate by dropping a pizza box on his way out. On the box, his name, address, and phone number. In Philadelphia, police were investigating a home break-in when they discovered a Domino's box outside the broken window. It wasn't from the victim. It belonged to the burglar. He had been carrying it on the way in, possibly as a snack or a prop. Turns out he ordered pizza right before committing the robbery. The receipt inside the box included his full contact information. When officers arrived at the listed address, the stolen goods were still visible in his living room. He was arrested while eating the rest of the pizza, which, let's be honest, is the most relatable part of the whole crime.
Yeah.
My take, nothing says criminal mastermind like leaving behind a full receipt trail. This guy committed burglary with a paper trail and Parmesan dust. He basically left a delivery confirmation with GPS coordinates. Honestly, the only thing missing was a Yelp review of the robbery. 4 stars. TV was heavy, but great crust.
Yeah. Hope we got lava cakes.
Oh, is pizza the most incriminating food? Sticky fingers, cardboard trail, garlic scents.
Well, DoorDash nowadays has your address on anything, so it could be anything.
This is true. So should Domino's start offering a no crimes during delivery clause?
Yes.
I think so.
30 minutes or less.
So do you think he tipped well before ruining his...
I sure freaking hope so.
I would hope so too.
But it was probably with something stolen.
I'm sure probably was. So, all right. So
They probably forgot his sauce though.
of those 3, who wins?
Oh. I want to say the middle guy, but it's the pizza guy is just edging him out.
See,
Just on his tail a little
I
bit.
still have to go with the selfie moron.
That's what I'm saying, the selfie guy.
Oh, that's the one you said?
But the pizza guy is just on his tail.
Yeah. I would have to say, I think I'd rank them selfie dipshit, bag on head dipshit, and pizza dipshit dead last. I would have to say. I would have to.
I don't know.
Anyway, we ready for the weird shit section?
Yeah.
Weird shit.
Weird shit number 1, cryptid edition, the Nandi Bear.
Interesting.
In the forests and grasslands of East Africa, locals have reported sightings of the Nandi Bear, a towering hyena-like beast with a sloping back, long claws, and a taste for livestock. No one's ever caught one, but sightings keep coming. Also known as the carrot, and that's not like a carrot, it's K-R-I-T, carrot. I don't know how these, but whatever, it's African.
Yeah.
I don't know how I'm pronouncing it, but it's K-E-R-I-T. The Nandi Bear has been feared in Kenyan folklore for generations. It's described as a large predator, possibly standing upright with a massive head and terrifying claws. While skeptics suggest that it could be a misidentified hyena or an extinct short-faced bear, believers insist it's something else, a prehistoric survivor or a completely undiscovered species. In 2025, 2 new sightings were reported near Mount Elgon, where farmers claimed something, quote, not hyena, mauled goats and left massive claw marks in trees. Cryptozoologists are once again trying to secure funding, probably by rebranding it as a hyena Bigfoot. My take? We're back on the cryptid safari, folks, and this one's basically a demonic hyena on steroids. If the Nandi Bear is real, I'd like to politely decline any safaris where the tour guide says, bring your own flashlight and running shoes. So, would you rather face the Nandi Bear or a cranky actual bear?
Cranky actual bear.
Really?
Yeah.
Not me. I'll take the Nandi Bear solely because I got a bone to pick with cryptids.
That's true, but I thought it was mainly Mothman.
Well, it started as mainly Mothman. Now I'm pissed off at all.
Do you think they're friends and he'll just bring the Nandi Bear with him?
Probably.
Okay.
Maybe. Yeah, you might come in here and find like blood and gore all over the walls in a room full of cryptids. I don't know.
He's got a taste for livestock, so you gotta bring yourself a cow or something in here.
Okay.
Or a goat and Chupacabra will show up too.
I just had this image of the goat in Jurassic Park.
Yeah, that was sad.
Was it?
It was.
Not one like all the people were eating. The goat. I find this fascinating.
Yeah, it hurts me more when animals are hurt than when people are hurt.
So why are so many cryptids just slightly wrong versions of animals that we already have?
Yeah, I love that the guy had to say, not like a hyena.
Yeah. I mean, this, I gotta say, is a first for me. I'm not a big cryptid guy.
I never heard of this one.
But this was a first for me. I'm trying to discover new ones. I'm doing my best. So.
Well, I do have a friend who's grateful that you're putting cryptids in the shows.
Right on. Yeah, I try to put one in every one. So should we give the Nandi Bear a rebrand to improve merch potential?
Yeah, and put something on its stomach like a Care Bear.
I mean, I gotta say, wow, I haven't thought about Care Bears for a long time.
You're welcome.
So I gotta say,
I was trying to think of what it would yell.
It kind of looks like Sasquatch again.
Is that supposed to be a person in front of it for size reference?
I think so. I didn't draw the picture.
Well,
no, I got it online.
You sure you didn't draw that? Just real quick before we got here.
Yeah. So I don't know. I don't know what to think about this one. And like I said, I've never heard of it before.
Yeah, I've never heard of it.
But I don't know. It is interesting and fascinating that all cultures share this, like across the world. I think I've said that before, but it's very fascinating.
Yep.
I don't know if it's something innate in humans or if there's actually something to it. You know?
Well, there's probably something going on and they have to figure out a reason for it that they can accept.
Something.
So.
All right. This one's crazy. Weird shit number 2, the historical WTF. The $6 million man wax horse.
Excuse me.
In the 1970s, a Hollywood film crew filming The $6 Million Man discovered that a funhouse dummy hanging in an amusement park wasn't fake. It was a mummified human corpse. The incident happened in the New Pike Amusement Park in Long Beach, California. While prepping a scene in a haunted house attraction, a crew member accidentally broke off the arm from what they thought was a prop. Inside the arm, human bone and tissue. An autopsy revealed the body was that of Elmer McCurdy, a 60-year-old outlaw who died in a shootout in 1911. After being embalmed, he was passed off as a curiosity, sold to carnival owners, and traveled through the sideshows for decades. By the 1970s, no one remembered he was real. He became a literal museum piece until he disarmed himself, quite literally.
Damn it, Vincent Price.
My take? Imagine thinking you're working with foam rubber only to realize you're elbow deep in early 20th century outlaw. This isn't just a bad day at work. It's a full-blown resume-ending event. I bet that stagehand doesn't even flinch when opening closets anymore. So,
some therapy needed there.
Yeah, crazy crap. So should amusement parks check their mannequins a little more often?
Really?
I mean, I can understand how this could happen. It's just nuts. And do you remember the
That's how shrill that probably sounded when I said most definitely, but do I remember what?
Do you remember the $6 million man?
It's, yeah, the talk of this sounded familiar when you started saying it.
It was such a freaking cool show. It was $6 million man and the Fall Guy. Do you remember Fall Guy?
No.
It was Lee Majors. He had a really freaking cool jacked up shimmy pickup. He was a Hollywood stuntman.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Yeah. and the 6 million. I don't know. They were both on right about the same time in my childhood, so I don't know. I've reminisced, but. So does this mean the $6 billion man technically featured a corpse cameo?
Yeah, most definitely.
Yeah, it's freaking nuts.
An outlaw that apparently you need to talk about because I've never heard of this guy.
I haven't either.
I think we should dig deeper.
But I don't think he was a murderer. I think he was a robber.
Still an outlaw.
Well, this is true. Well, he died in a shootout, so yeah, we might have to get him on the list. So
we need to know a little bit more about how he ended up covered in wax, and
actually, it's not that unusual. It used to happen a lot.
That's why I blame Vincent
with
Price.
Like criminals and stuff. They would like put their heads on tour and shit like that. Yeah. Oh yeah. Like Big Nose George.
Oh yeah.
It come up in an episode not too long ago. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like his head.
His skull and his shoes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Thomas, I'm brain dead tonight.
What language was that?
I don't know. My language.
Okay.
So what's the weirdest way to accidentally end up in a TV show?
That's probably pretty up there.
I would have to say.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know that there's a weird, I don't know.
A weirder way? I don't know, man. That's a pretty freaking creepy. Like that one's something that would happen in a bad horror movie or something.
Yeah.
Not real life. That's something that, you know.
That's why I blamed Vincent Price.
Yeah, you just, I don't know, man. That's a strange one.
Very strange.
Weird. For sure. Weird shit number 3. I see the cannibal.
Do you see? I see.
I don't know how the hell you say that. I see. So anyway.
Where's it from?
Japan. Japanese man Issei Sagawa murdered and ate a woman in Paris in 1981, was declared insane, deported, and then became a minor celebrity, making appearances in documentaries, magazines, and even writing food reviews. Sagawa lured a fellow student to his apartment, murdered her, and consumed parts of her body over the next several days. Arrested and declared legally insane in France, he was sent to a mental institution, but due to a legal loophole, he was released after returning to Japan. Rather than disappearing from public life, he leaned into his notoriety. He wrote books about the murder, starred in films, and was invited onto talk shows. Japan's tabloid culture turned him into a grotesque curiosity, a real-life Hannibal Lecter with press credentials. He died in 2022, still unapologetic and still weirdly famous. My take? This dude murdered someone, ate them, and then got a book deal and a film gig. Meanwhile, I can't get decent Wi-Fi unless I sacrifice a goat to Comcast. If society's reward structure was a car, it would be doing donuts in a cursed Walmart parking lot. So, I have a problem with every part of this.
Yeah, all of it.
But why do people make celebrities out of monsters?
I don't know.
And I realize this happened in Japan, but I don't give a shit. Or France. I guess it happened in France. He was Japanese, killed a woman in France, which it's France. So, but I don't understand why it's allowed for people to do this shit.
I don't know.
Like there should be international
and it's sensationalized. Yeah.
Could you imagine what that poor girl's family had to go through those years? You know? I mean,
now they're watching this.
Yeah. I mean, you know, granted, we do run some true crime shows. This one is a little more near and dear to our heart, maybe, but I have just tons of problems with this asshat.
Exactly.
And the ability to even do this is, yeah. I mean, I wouldn't give 1 red cent to a piece of shit like this for anything. But would you ever read a food column written by a literal cannibal?
Absolutely not.
Please say no.
Absolutely not.
Yeah. So should crimes like this automatically ban you from all media appearances?
Definitely.
Yes. Yes, I think they should.
I just can't even make fun of this one. This is all serious. Yes, definitely banned, gone. Bye.
You know, I mean, like, this kind of reminds me of Alfred Packard a little bit, but only, I guess, because the cannibal aspect of it.
Yeah.
Alfred Packard was supposed to be a cannibal, although I have questions about whether he was. But, you know, I mean, like, he did his time in prison, and then he just, like, lived out his life in Sheridan, Colorado, and died an old man. Like, that was it. And then now they have, like, the Frozen Dead Guy Festival and all the shit
Yeah.
and all that. But I don't know. It's kind of like, I think I made this mention on the Billy the Kid episode where something changes like 100 to 150 years after a crime. I don't know why that is.
Yeah.
But this piece of shit just died, and this was going on while he was alive.
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm.
And I mean, this is sick. This is sick.
They made him a superstar.
It's sick for him.
Yeah.
It's sick for the countries that allowed it, and it's sick for the people that participated. It's just sick.
And the family of the victim.
Yes. Yeah, it's just
sick. It's just sick, damn it.
Just sick, damn it. All right. Weird shit number 4. Internet outrage. Sibling pasta war over cold water noodles.
Oh, I cannot wait.
A viral TikTok war broke out after one sister posted a video cooking pasta by dropping it into cold water. The internet lost its collective mind, declaring culinary blasphemy and sparking one of the weirdest food fights in digital history. The now infamous video featured a reality TV star's sister casually tossing dry spaghetti into a pot of cold water.
Was it a Kardashian?
I don't.
Okay, sorry.
I don't know. I didn't research it.
I need to know. Go ahead.
The now infamous video featured a reality TV star's sister casually tossing dry spaghetti into a pot of cold water, letting it sit and then boiling it when she felt like it. She claimed it was, quote, how Italians do it, which caused actual Italians to emerge from the shadows like culinary ninjas. The backlash was instant and brutal. Pasta purists, foodies, chefs, and Gordon Ramsay fans all joined forces to shame the method. Memes followed, family drama unfolded, people chose sides. The cold water method has since become
a world divided.
The cold water method has since become the pineapple on pizza of boiling technique discourse, and no, she has not apologized. My take? I've seen wars fought over land, religion, and Game of Thrones finales, but nothing like the rage over room temperature pasta. The woman somehow united the internet into fury, and all she did was make dinner. Honestly, I'd eat cold pasta just to spite the angry comment section.
It's a damn good thing she didn't break it in half first.
That I will agree with 100%. So, that bad. I don't know if that's the answer to your next question, but what is the food hill that you will die on? Cold pizza, mayonnaise on fries, breaking spaghetti?
Best by dates.
Really?
Anybody that knows me, yeah.
See, I could care less about them.
I can't.
I could even tell you the last time I've read one.
Every day of my life.
I don't think I ever do. No, I could care less.
Yeah, I
can tell if food's bad.
Oh, I know.
If it's not, then I eat it.
But I have this thing.
You're not alone.
I have this thing, and it lives in there, and it won't shut up. So I also, God, should I be saying these things?
I don't know.
I get pissed off if you like open something in my house and you don't like write the date that it was opened. Because I need to know how long it's been sitting there. Opened.
That might be a little pathological.
It's insane. I don't lie to people about my level of crazy.
I would have to say the food hill I would die on. It doesn't sound like I have near as many as you.
I have a mountain.
Would be how long you boiled hard-boiled eggs for.
Oh yeah, because I boiled them like a minute longer than you said too, and
Yeah,
yeah.
it's 11 minutes.
Oh no, I was 11 minutes that day.
And I think you said like 12 or 13.
And did I do 12 or 13?
Yeah.
I wouldn't have. It would have been 12 because I don't do odd numbers.
Yeah, it's 11. It's 11 minutes. And the
That's
answer
crazy.
is 7. Is the internet's rage at cooking methods just repressed childhood trauma?
I think so.
I do find it interesting how upset people get over dumb shit like this. Like, did they even notice?
I was happier when I thought it was Gordon Ramsay and not just Gordon Ramsay fans. I was like, Gordon Ramsay weighed in? Yes.
I'm pretty sure Gordon Ramsay feels the same way I do. Like, I don't give a shit what you do in your own kitchen. Just don't do it in my kitchen.
He kind of cares. Yeah, I would think he cares.
He doesn't give a shit how you cook your food. It's just if you're selling to somebody else, you're feeding it.
That's true. And he cares about Best By dates, so thank you very much.
Well, he does because he has to. I bet at home he doesn't give a shit. So should TikTok require a culinary license before people post boiling instructions?
Yes. Yes. It's angering.
I think it's just bizarre what people care about. It's just nuts.
But I'm one of those bizarre nut people. So I'm good with it.
So this story kind of ties into a previous conversation. The posthumous execution of Oliver Cromwell. In one of history's pettiest and most macabre acts, Oliver Cromwell, the English military dictator who led the country as Lord Protector, was dug up and publicly executed 2 years after he was already dead. Cromwell died in 1658 and was buried with full honors. But after the monarchy was restored in 1660, King Charles II wanted revenge for Cromwell's role in executing his father, Charles I. So naturally, they exhumed Cromwell's corpse along with 2 of his allies, hanged their dead bodies, and then beheaded them. Their skulls were placed on spikes outside Westminster Hall as a warning to anyone else thinking about regicide. Cromwell's decaying head went on a multi-century journey, displayed on poles, stolen, passed between collectors, and even exhibited in a museum before finally being buried again in 1960. That's a 300-year grudge match with bonus corpse desecration. My take? You know someone's pissed off the wrong people when they get executed on a delay. Something says we're definitely not over it, like dragging a corpse out of the dirt just to give it a final performance. Cromwell didn't just roll in his grave, he got evicted from it. So,
It's not funny, but it's funny.
It's crazy bizarre. But, I mean, this is like I was talking about, like the big nose dude and all this. Like, this guy's head toured the world for 300 freaking years.
And not even wrapped in wax.
Nuh-uh. So is posthumanist execution the historical version of rage posting with a shovel?
I would think so.
There's several of these. I don't know if you remember, but on one of the earlier episodes, we did the Pope that dug up the other Pope and tried him.
Yes.
Yeah, same kind of shit, man.
Oh, yeah.
So should Cromwell's head have gotten its own Netflix docuseries?
Should now. Definitely.
I think it should. I mean, it's fascinating and macabre and weird, all kind of wrapped up into one. Yeah. So if you could dig up any historical figure just to yell at them, who would it be and why?
This is way too on the spot.
Yeah.
Who would it be and why? I don't know.
Well, I mean, for me, it would definitely be like one of the freaking communist leaders or one of the fascists, like Adolf Hitler,
Stalin,
Mussolini, Stalin, Mao Zedong, maybe Mao, but I don't know. Any of them could line up. I mean, I would be. Yeah, I could desecrate any of their corpses.
Well, if we're allowed to each have one, we go together and we each dig up one, and then you can yell at both of them.
Then, okay, so we get both of them.
Yeah, so you get pick 2, yes.
Yeah, but I think it would definitely have to be, because And my belief is like of those four that I named, Hitler, Mussolini, Stalin, and Mao Zedong, that's some of the most evil people that have ever walked the face of the earth.
Yeah.
Seriously.
Very, very evil.
I mean, we're talking millions of deaths between the four of them. They killed millions. I think Mao Zedong holds the record for the most, but you know, them combined, the amount of evil committed by them animals.
So much evil. Stop.
Yeah.
I have stomach growling here.
Oh, I'm sorry.
That's all right.
So yeah, but that brings us to the black screen, which tells us that that's all I put together for us tonight. So
Right.
do you have any?
You're ending on digging up somebody and screaming at them?
Yeah,
All right.
this is the weird shit section.
That's true.
So it's not going to end on like rainbows and butterflies.
Come on.
Sure.
Just once?
All right, maybe I'll see if I can find a unicorn story just once. But with that, do you have any other criticisms you'd like to add?
That wasn't a criticism. That was a request.
Okay, any other requests?
No, I'm good.
All right, so again, this has been Dark Dialogue Shadow Chat Sessions, where we talk about all kinds of crazy shit, weird shit, dipshits, all the shits. And if there's anything that you would like us to discuss on this show or on our more serious shows, any cases that you want us to look into, tips, anything like that, you can reach us at info@darkdialogue.com. Again, we ask you to like, review, give us a thumbs up, share this episode.
Tell us who you would dig up and yell at.
Yeah, tell us that one too. But those reviews and that kind of stuff really help us out a ton. Share this episode with somebody you think might laugh at it and enjoy it.
Does pineapple belong on pizza?
Yes, it does.
I agree.
But you can tell us your thoughts on that. Also, you can support us on Patreon and on Ko-fi. Join our newsletter and read all the stuff I've put together for us on the Substack. You can find all kinds of information about our shows and about us and all the stuff that we've got going all of the time at darkdialogue.com. And with that, if you have nothing else,
Please stay safe, everybody.
this has been John.
And Angela.
Have a great night.